Guys, a legacy finally begins after 3 years here on A Cow's Opinion. I'm so glad to see you guys, and I mean that literally because it's been a day. Dragon Quest III has had an HD 2D remake, and it was announced over 3 years ago. There's been no new footage or news since it was dropped, and they showed you footage 3 years ago. Square Enix, you're killing me here. But that finally changed with a very short Twitter video that got published. And again, May of 2020, literally 3 years ago. And that was working on 5 new Dragon Quest games, including the HD 2D remake of 3. But we hadn't heard anything about this, and thanks to Chris Scullion, one of our favorites here on the channel. Because yesterday, I believe, that's how time works, yesterday, it was Dragon Quest Day, which is where they literally talk and show off stuff. And Square Enix posted a teaser video on their official X account, /Twitter, whatever you want to call it, showing more information is coming, that the legend of Erdrick draws near. Now, some people, here, I'll show it to you. This is the 20 seconds. Yeah, the legacy begins. Dragon Quest HD 2D. Now, some people got really excited on YouTube and said, oh my god, we're getting 1, 2, and 3 because it says that the legacy begins. And, however, that may not necessarily be true because Dragon Quest 1 and 2 and 3 do make up a trilogy, but chronologically, the third game is the first of the trilogy, and then number 1 takes place in the middle of the timeline, and number 2 takes place furthest in the timeline. So when it says the legend of Erdrick draws near, it may just mean, hey, we're starting the trilogy. Because let's be honest, Dragon Quest 1 is a very cool game. It's also very, very boring. It's one character fighting one monster at a time, and it's a long level grind. But it's amazing. It's a fun game, but it's not really, something you probably want to play today. 2 would be cool because 2 gives you 3 characters. But no, I think it would be I'm not going to say it is or is not a whole trilogy, but I'm going to say we're definitely getting 3. I don't think we're getting 1 and 2. It would be cool if we did, but if not, it's okay. If we get 1 and 2, I am probably not going to play 1. I'll tell you that much. Now, the HD 2D style is the very beautiful style, which they showed off starting with the Octopath Traveler games. They've used it for Triangle Strategy, the Live Alive remake. It's just a really cool style. It's a little expensive. And Dragon Quest has sold over 82 million units worldwide since the first title released in '86. That is something that most game franchises cannot say. And people are really looking forward to this, 12, and the other 3 games they were talking about, because the last Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, was for the 3DS and the PS4 in Japan in 2017. Guys, it's been 7 years. 12 was also released at the same time as 3, but Square Enix has been similarly quiet about that. What is A Cow's opinion? First of all, it is almost fact. It's just a rumor, but it's almost a fact that on either or both the Nintendo Direct that's taking place in June or the PlayStation show that's taking place very soon, that we're going to get to see the actual footage of Dragon Quest and get a release date. As you can also see from this teaser, I had to make it big so you can see it, but you can see it lists Steam, Xbox, Sony, Nintendo, and Windows. This is going to come out wherever you want to play it, guys. And I highly encourage you to do it. We're going to be doing it on the channel. I'm thinking about letting you guys even have a special, once we get an announcement, I might make a special video talking about the classes. And also letting you guys maybe have some input on which characters we start out with. That might be cool. I am not running 3 jesters, I'll tell you that much. It ain't happening. No. But, so yeah, it looks like the game is finally coming out. It is a little peculiar that it says Dragon Quest here instead of Dragon Quest 3. Well, does that say 3 or does that say... I mean, look, is it possible that all three are coming? Yes. Would I hate them if all three were coming out? No, I would not. I think that'd be really cool as a nice, and a special little thank you, to the fans who've waited 3 years for this game. But I'm not going to count on it, and I'm not going to be disappointed if it doesn't happen. 3 is an amazing game on its own. I think this is something that a lot of Japanese studios should be doing more. Now that Steam and Epic Games Store are things and people can play on PC, or you have a Nintendo Switch because of Southeast Asia, people still game on consoles a lot more in Southeast Asia than they do PCs here in America. And I think that these guys, they should be re-releasing, just like, you don't even have to make it HD 2D, but re-release your older Dragon Quest games. Super Robot Wars should be re-releasing translations of games, if at all possible, worldwide on Steam, just to build up momentum for it, because it's been a couple of years since they had the 3rd anniversary come out. Guys, gaming is great, and I really do think that they should be doing it more and using this stuff to its advantage. Octopath Traveler got delisted on the Nintendo eShop. Oh, it got put back on 2 months ago. It probably was just a glitch or some kind of weird contract thing. Never mind. So guys, when we finally have information, we will have an update on this channel, and we will start talking about what classes we want our hero to go. We want to talk if we want to have Cal be a girl on that game too, and we'll talk about it in the video, but basically, it's to your advantage to be a woman in Dragon Quest games, especially old school ones, because they get more choices, and some of the most powerful accessory stuff usually is female only. But we will talk about it later, guys, and I am just now realizing that you can see that I was watching Killer Clown's previews and Scary Game Squad. Oops. Well, now you know what I was watching when I found this article as I was surfing the net. Guys, let me know down in the comments, are you finally ready for Dragon Quest's HD 2D game finally coming out? Has it been so long that you just don't care? Would you care if it was just 3, or do you think 1 and 2 should come out too? Is there a Dragon Quest game that you want to come out? HD 2D remake, or even just re-release? Let me know in the comments below, and you always know what else you can do, my boys and girls. You can play more games, because games are awesome, and you deserve awesome. The legacy begins, and I'll see you next time. Now wait for it to be like a year until the game comes out. Oh boy, they'd be really upset. A lot of fans be really upset.